So I actually came across naturopathic medicine through my own story, my own experience with healing. It was in high school where I first came across the healing power of nature, I guess. I was going through kind of a skin condition. It ended up just being the staph infection sort of on my leg, and it ended up spreading. And so I was seeing a dermatologist who prescribed antibiotics and antibiotic cream on my legs. 2 weeks later, came back and hadn't changed, so he prescribed another round of antibiotics. This pattern went on for 6 times, and after the 6th antibiotic, I had an anaphylactic reaction and was vomiting and just did not respond well. And so, needless to say, I was looking for alternatives. I wanted to try something different, and just through connections, my mom actually was trying some more alternative treatments for stuff that she was dealing with. And I changed my diet. I was doing mainly plant-based diet for about 3 weeks, organic and just very basic, simple stuff, you know, juicing and things like that. Put a herbal tincture on the lesions. And within 3 weeks, they were cured and everything healed back to normal. And it just affected me profoundly. So I was shocked, and I was curious on, you know, why that wasn't an option from the beginning, or maybe at least after the 2nd or 3rd attempt of the standard of care treatment. So that was kind of my initial exposure to just, I guess, the healing power of the body, and, you know, what really entails natural medicine. I'd always wanted to be a doctor. I always dreamt of being a pediatrician ever since I was little, and, you know, through undergrad studied prereqs to get into medical school and studied to take the MCAT, and then, you know, it was my 4th year as a senior. I ended up coming across something online of, you know, alternative schools or just different philosophy of medicine, and NCNM came up, the National College of Naturopathic Medicine, along with a few other schools, and just the philosophy really struck me. It got back to that same place I was in high school, going through that, you know, healing transition. And I looked into more information, and somehow there was just this shift. It's like I couldn't really go back, because the foundation of what naturopathic medicine is about really resonated with me. And I knew that that was going to be the basis of my care for patients, and especially with children. You know, it's just such a great tool to have. You know, very non-invasive, low cost. Looking at diet and lifestyle, these very basic foundations that I think a lot of medical doctors aren't trained in, and so there was this desire that I had to kind of seek that out, and yeah, brought me to NCNM. So here I am.